After 1945, the United States had emerged as the dominant imperialist power. Both Labour and Tory governments sought a special relationship with American imperialism, even though it was as a junior partner. In Vietnam, the United States deployed its immense military might in a brutal war. It aimed to prevent the spread of communism and to make Southeast Asia safe for American capital. The Americans used napalm and poisonous defoliants and massacred civilians. But the Wilson government refused to condemn these horrors. The heroic resistance of the Vietnamese people inspired a wave of solidarity and admiration throughout the world.
Every penny lost on the wage freeze, every penny paid in rent is a payment to the war machine in Vietnam. That and nothing else.
In Britain, many members of the Labour movement demonstrated against the war, but the momentum for the anti-war movement came from new political forces on the left. They mobilised students and young people, disillusioned by Labour's official policies.
When they backed the Americans' involvement in the Vietnam War, that had a catastrophic effect upon the morale of Labour Party activists. Without any doubt, it was the period when more people left the Labour Party than at any time since the end of the Second World War.
Comrades, you are the vanguard.
In Britain, France and Germany, the New Left stressed its internationalism and asserted the need for revolutionary change. It attacked the morality of the capitalist state and its institutions, and declared that a parliamentary road to socialism was impossible.
You are having a trend in Western Europe of major political parties in the parliamentary spectrum moving towards each other, or consensus politics. It is against this that a movement which started off essentially on Vietnam is beginning. Students protesting about Vietnam finally knew all they had to about Vietnam. So they developed. They adopted a critique of societies and social structures which allowed Vietnam to take place, which will allow further Vietnam to take place.
It's clear that all the new vanguard is born through the anti-imperialist action. And it's clear that the Vietnamese revolution, the Cuban revolution, helped us to construct a new vanguard organization, because in France there was no struggle and no fight. But it's clear also that the new method used by the students and the workers is a result of the radical action of the Vietnamese, because the workers have seen that the Vietnamese was not afraid to use all the means against the imperialism, and then they said, why not? Why in France we cannot use such an action to withdraw the capitalism? And for example, we can see that in France, but in all the countries in the States, the violent action, the radical action has begun after the victory of the NLF during the Tet days, you know.
1968 was a year of political turmoil throughout the world. In France, student unrest over educational reforms combined with working-class militancy in a massive wave of strikes and occupations. 10 million stopped work. There were demands for workers' control of industry,